Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. Today I've got for you a lot of product empties. This month for some reason I've just used up a lot of products, so I thought I'd share them with you. Most of this stuff you haven't seen before, like in previous product empties, so let's get started. First up, I have quite a few hair products, so we'll start off with them. And the first one is this Elnett hairspray, and this is in the Very Volume Supreme Hold with Pro Keratin. Now these Elnett hairsprays I absolutely love because they are invisible on the hair and they do hold really well. I just love the classic formula. They've been around for years and I definitely would repurchase this one again. This lasted me forever. This is in the 400ml, so definitely good value for money. Next I have one shampoo from the Organix range. Obviously if you followed me for a while now you know that I love the Organix shampoo and conditioner. Now I think I featured the conditioner in my previous product empties. I always use that up first because I use more of that. But the shampoo lasted me a little bit longer and I've been working my way through all the scents from Organix so I can determine which ones I would buy again. And the Macadamia I definitely would buy again. I love the nutty scents, just like the Body Shop body butters. I love their nutty scents as well. So definitely would repurchase this shampoo and the conditioner again. Next up I have quite a few dry shampoo empties from Collab, and if you don't know what Collab is, it was produced by a model recommends, which is Ruth Crilly, and she developed these with Collab and they are just absolutely amazing. I've got 3 scents here, 2 in the travel size, so I've got the orange one which is New York, the red one is Paris and the pink one is Tokyo. I don't think I had the green one on. I think that is London, but I'll pop the link down below for you. So I wanted to try all the scents. The travel size are great if you're going away. I love a little travel size dry shampoo. But out of all the scents, the one I would repurchase again in the normal size and in the travel size is the Tokyo. I just love the scent of this. It smells like perfume. It's completely invisible on the hair. The scent lasts all day, so it's just like when you spray a mist of perfume in your hair. It's just beautiful and luxurious, and I think personally these are really good value for money for 200ml. Next onto a couple of body products, and I have 2 from the Zoella beauty line. I did do a review on these which will be linked down below. But first I have the Soak Opera. This is the Bath, Soak and Shower Cream. Now first of all, this is 490ml. It lasted me forever. I think it's taken me about 6 months to use up, and that is showering every day. So really great value for money. I think it's £5, so you definitely get your money's worth. But with regards to the scent, it just really wasn't for me. It's kind of one of those nothing scents. Didn't really do anything for me. I like something a little bit stronger, so I wouldn't repurchase this again. And then with the body lotion, this is the creamy Madly Dreamy body lotion. This was the same scent. This comes in 160ml. Again, I wouldn't repurchase this because of the scent, and also the moisturiser was lovely. It was a nice thick sort of buttery texture that sunk into the skin really well, but with regards to it moisturising my skin, it didn't really do that as much as some of my others. Next onto skincare, and first thing I have for you is some facial wipes, and these are from Yes to Cucumbers, and they're the hypoallergenic facial towelettes, and these are for gentle cleansing and makeup removal. Now I'd heard lots of things about the Yes to line. Obviously they got Yes to blueberries, carrots, grapefruits I think, but I really was intrigued by the wipes. I've seen Miss Glamorazzi use them and things like that, and she swears by them. So they just recently brought them into Boots a couple of months ago, so I thought I would give them a go. They are a little bit more pricey than your regular simple facial wipes, but you do get 30 in a pack. Now I did love the texture of these wipes, really luxurious, almost like using a soft, really soft flannel, but these just made me go red every time I used them to take my makeup off. It was really weird considering they're like for sensitive skin and gentle cleansing. They just kind of just made all sort of my cheeks go red every time I took my makeup off, and I had this real weird warming sensation, and I really didn't enjoy it in the end, and I couldn't wait to use them up. I always try and use everything up, so I persevered with them, but I just wouldn't buy them again, which is a real shame because I did want to love them. Now this you have seen before, it's the Elemis Pro-Collagen Marine Cream, and although this is a pricey product at £50 per 30ml, I do swear by this. I've used it for years. I always use it of an evening so it can soak in and really do its magic. It's just such a great sort of luxurious but light cream, and it just evens out your skin and makes it look really nice and perfected. So we'll repurchase this again, and I am using my next tub of this already. I have a mask for you next, which is something I don't think I've ever featured in a product Empties before. Anyway, this is the Glam Glow Youth Mud Mask. Now, if you know, obviously in the beauty industry, everyone raves about the Glam Glow range because they're such amazing masks. They're really good at detoxifying the skin and things like that. Now, I had been keen to try these for ages, but actually they don't seem to stock it anywhere within the high street that you can buy from. I know they do online, but sometimes I like to just buy things instantly and have it there. Anyway, I noticed that they had this on the plane, so I actually bought it on the plane when I was going on holiday last year. But the packaging for me, I think, is a little bit of a con because this was £25 and the box is really big, and I was so shocked when I opened it and saw this tiny little tub inside it. I felt like I'd been robbed for £25 because it's only 15 grams inside. I thought actually it was going to be this size because of the packaging. So that was my one negative about it, but I did really love this mask. It smells of green tea and it's really gorgeous, like I said, detoxifying the face and just drawing out all the impurities. But the only other thing I was really sad about was I still actually have some left in it, but it all dried up. So either I didn't put the top on right, or there was a little bit that you put on top as well as the lid, and I'd actually thrown that away. So whether that keeps the mask moist, I don't know. So just bear that in mind if you are buying a Glam Glow mask, because I was really gutted about that, especially because of the price and how such a small amount of product you get. Would I buy this again? Yes, but probably not in the UK. I would probably buy it in the US because I know it's a little bit cheaper out there, so probably will be purchasing it in the US, but not anytime soon because it is expensive for such a small amount of product. I have one more skincare product for you, and it's from Elizabeth Arden, and it's from their 8-hour cream range, and this is the Intensive Daily Moisturiser for face, and it has an SPF of 15. I have this in a teeny weeny travel size version. It's 15 mils. I think I got this in a pack on a plane or something. Anyway, it's got this gorgeous kind of green tea smell. Quite a thick moisturiser, so probably would more likely to use it at night, even though it's got an SPF 15 in. Would I repurchase it again? Probably not. It is a nice moisturiser and I love the fact that it does have an SPF in, but it's just a little bit too thick for me for a daily moisturiser. Okay, so lastly on to some fun makeup products. The first one I have is actually a little bit boring, and it's a lip balm. I absolutely love lip balms for every day. They're just convenient for me and they moisturise my lips well. And the first one is this Vaseline Aloe Vera in the tin. I did really like this. I was quite surprised at the scent. I'm not usually an aloe vera kind of girl, but the scent of this was actually quite pleasant for it in a lip balm. But I don't like these ones where you have to dip your finger in. I just find them really unhygienic and they always make a mess. I always have to have a tissue with me so I can wipe the remainder off my finger. So it's kind of a waste of product. So wouldn't purchase this again in a tin. Next on to a setting spray, which I think is another thing I've never featured in a product Empties. And this is the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is a classic throughout the beauty community. Everyone uses it. It's a really great setting spray. I actually use it twice in my makeup routine. I use it once after I put my foundation on and then at the end when I've finished all my makeup. But I don't use this all the time. I tend to use it as at the weekend more, or if I'm going out, where I'll benefit more from using it if I'm having a longer day and stuff. And this is in the 118ml and it's paraben free as well, which I love. It is pricey. I think it's about £19, but you know what, considering I don't use it all the time and the fact that it does set my makeup for the whole of the day, it is a repurchase for me, and I do have a new bottle sitting over there ready to go. Being the mascara obsessive I finished 2 mascaras, one high-end and one drugstore. The high-end one is the YSL Volume Effect Full Cils in black. Absolutely love this mascara. I've used it for years, since I was a teenager. I just love the fluttery false lash effect it gives. The brush is amazing. The only thing is, it is super pricey, and towards the end it really does dry out, and if you can see, the brush goes a bit dodgy, so it's beyond use towards the end. But I would repurchase this again because I have for years, and like I said, I love the effect it gives, and I am considering using it for my wedding because they do a waterproof version as well. As you know, I absolutely love Maybelline, especially their mascaras, and this one is the Colossal Go Extreme Volume. This is a fairly new version of the Colossal they brought out, but I didn't really like this as much as the others, and the only reason why is because of the thick brush. The brush for me is just too thick to, you know, get really into your lashes and pull them up and lengthen them. It almost sort of pokes you in the eye because they are so thick and long towards the middle. So unfortunately I wouldn't purchase this version again of the Colossal, but I do love all the others. Brow products again are one of my favourite products, and I have the MAC Clear Brow Gel for you. Actually, the writing is all rubbed off, but this has taken me forever to use, and I've used every last little drop in it. I actually took off the little bit here to make sure I got out everything I could. But absolutely love this brow set. I've never found another clear brow set that's really good. In fact, I've never even seen another clear brow set in the UK here apart from the MAC one. Let me know if you've got any suggestions, because I would like to try some other ones or some drugstore ones to compare, but this one for me does the trick. Like I said, I love it because it's clear and it just sets the brows like hairspray. It just sets them into place and it doesn't look sort of hard or anything like that. It just looks really natural. I would repurchase this again, and I do have a new one that I have started using. A couple of product empties ago I featured a Bare Minerals eyeshadow, and I mentioned that I had one more to finish, and it was this one in Gal Pow. Now this is more of a pinker shade. Now I used every little scrap of it. I actually undid this bit with tweezers so I could get every last bit out. But for me, I think I mentioned before, I just really didn't like these as much. Yes, they are really pigmented, but because they're loose, I don't know, they just don't give me the same effect that a pressed eyeshadow does. So wouldn't repurchase again, but they are great value for money because you do get a lot in them. I'm just trying to see how much you get. It doesn't actually say. but they are good value for money for a more expensive product, or great if you've got sensitive eyes because they are natural. But for me, I wouldn't repurchase this in a loose form again. So guys, that concludes my product empties. I really hope you enjoyed this and found it useful when purchasing products yourself. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video, and also subscribe and follow me on Instagram, Pinterest and Twitter for more inspiration. And then don't forget to check out my 2 previous videos by clicking on the links on the right if you've missed them. Have a wonderful rest of the week guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care, bye!